Good morning, class. This is your professor, Dr. Andrea Oliver, and I am recording coming to you live from my office right here on the campus of TCC. I'm entitling this session that I'm doing with you this morning, the Life Happens session, because with there only being, I don't know if you all are aware of this, but there's only 4.5 weeks left in the semester, 4.5 weeks to finals week, 4.5 weeks until we have reached the end of what has been a challenging semester. Because in addition to being in the midst of a global pandemic, we now are facing a local outbreak of the flu. Judging from the myriad of emails that I've received from many of you who have either been dealing with health issues yourselves or dealing with issues that have affected your family, other health-related matters, financial issues, just you name it. It has been a long few weeks, a long semester, and now that we're coming to the end, the tension and the stress is probably at an all-time high. So I'm bringing you news this morning that I hope will alleviate some of this stress. I'm going to call it again the Life Happens Plan. And it's a plan that I have devised to help you get caught up with where you need to be in the class, giving you an opportunity to put yourselves in the best position to realize success in the course in the time that we have left. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and launch screen share mode. And hopefully you all now can see my screen. I am going to go to the Canvas site that has been assigned to this class. Here we are, AMH 2020, section 20. That's the class you all are enrolled in. And I just want to call your attention to deadlines that have been amended and extensions that have been granted, again, to help alleviate some of the stress that some of you are experiencing from challenges that you may have been experiencing as of late. When you click on this assignments link, you will notice that due dates for the research context essay, the essay that was due last Sunday, October 31st, and the annotated bibliography, also something that was due last Sunday, October 31st, has been extended. The deadline on both of those have been extended to next Friday, which is November the 19th. You'll notice here something called the podcast production plan. I would still like for you to prepare this podcast production plan and be prepared to turn it in on Sunday, November 21st, because I think that by mapping out a plan for how you're going to actually put your podcast together, now that you've done the background research on it, now that you have placed the topic that you have discussed in its proper historical context, if you click on the link, you'll notice that a PDF document will appear that will ask you to think through how your podcast, the final product, is actually going to sound once everything has been put together. This again is a rough outline. It's a roadmap. It's something that I'm looking forward to having you complete so that you can just kind of think through how you want your final podcast to sound. So the plan for that and the way that you would actually submit that is you'd actually download the PDF file, which you can access again by clicking on the link labeled Podcast Production Plan, clicking on the download link, downloading this document, actually writing on the document once you've downloaded it and printed it out, and then you would actually upload it so that it can be submitted through Canvas. Just like any other attached document file that you would be submitting in the assignments portal. Unfortunately, there is no mechanism here for you to be able to fill this out on screen because it is a PDF file and not the kind of PDF file or not the version of the PDF that allows you to actually fill it out on screen through typing. So it is something you'll have to do old school, if you will. And I knew that's a little bit of an inconvenience, but I'd appreciate your taking the time to do that. So that will be due Sunday, November 21st. So you have a little over a week to get that done. The submission link for it has been opened. And so you can go ahead and start submitting as soon as possible. I'm almost done grading your research context essays. A few of you I have asked for you to consider doing resubmittals. Through my comments, I've noted the things that I think you would want to consider changing before you, in fact, resubmit. Some of you, your essays were good and was not in need of any type of revisions. And so the comments that I left would indicate that as well. Now, here's what I really wanted to bring to your attention, and this is the real exciting part for some of you. I think will help most of you. The last unit exam, Unit 2, as well as the first unit exam, Unit 1, have both been reopened with new due dates of November 23rd. That is the Tuesday of Thanksgiving week. That is the Tuesday before campus closes for the Thanksgiving holiday. If you can complete these two tests, whichever one you're missing, some of you may have missed the first unit test for various reasons. Some of you may have missed the second unit test for various reasons. At this point, I don't even really want to know what the reasons are. It's immaterial. I've just granted a blanket amnesty to the class. So long as you're able to complete it by Tuesday, November 23rd, that is, and it says here, that's when it's due, okay? That will be my gift to you, okay? The ability to make those missing tests up. I went ahead and did the same thing for any past due quizzes. So any quiz from chapters 16 through 25 that you may have missed, you now have an opportunity to go in and make up, again, so long as those quizzes are done before November 23rd. Upcoming quizzes include quizzes on chapters 26 through 32. I should have those uploaded by the end of the week, and your due date on those will be sometime during either the week before finals or finals week, which will be the second week of December. You'll also notice here that your final podcasts are due to be uploaded into Canvas on or before December 6th. There won't be an extension granted on that. Also, Unit Test 3, which will not open until December 1st, will then be, once opened, due on December the 9th. So basically, what I've afforded you is an opportunity to get caught up on any past due written assignments. So the research context essay, the annotated bibliography, the tests, the quizzes, those are things that you will be able to make up. There are no makeups available for discussion boards. So if you have any missed discussion boards, those are things you're probably just going to have to take on the chin. But I'm hoping that between the opportunity to make up tests, make up missed essays that you may not have turned in, or to make up quizzes that you may have missed, that this is the necessary lifeline some of you can use in order to enhance your chances for success in the class. Any future assignments that are due, that are left remaining due on the course schedule, there are no extensions on those. None of those things will get pushed back. This is just to address things that you have so far, you may have so far missed. Again, the quizzes, the tests, and the paper. That's it. So again, I'm hoping that you will find this the necessary lifeline that some of you needed in order to bolster your grade, again, to alleviate stress. And I'm hoping that you can build on this moving forward, not missing any more assignments, and going ahead and finishing the semester on a strong note. That's all I have. As always, if you have questions, feel free to reach out to me via email or via phone or text. That phone number is 850-888-2146. Thank you and have a terrific Tuesday. Bye-bye.